3. Got Blackmagik over here. I'm Blinks.
Yo.
And today we're gonna be playing this game on the PS4, and then we're also gonna be doing like some casual chatter. You get to familiarize yourself with Blackmagik over here. I'm gonna do some interview. We're gonna be chill though about it. It's not gonna just be your little standard interview. Get the inspiration from up, down, down. Xavier Woods, Austin Creed, shout out.
Yes, sir.
So, welcome to the show. We do this all the time, man. But it's been a while ever since this pandemic has started.
I know, man.
But here's the great citizen. Cheers.
Cheers.
Drinking a local Houston, Texas brewery. Texas Leaguer, shout out to y'all.
Shout out.
Alright, so let's get into it. Alright, player 2 is joining the battle. We're going to start going in there. So, what was the first video game console you ever owned or got to play?
Let's see. The first one, I'll probably have to say Dreamcast.
That was the first one you got to own? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I have one of those in the closet still.
I miss those. I think I was broke.
What was the game that you had that came with it?
I had Power Stone, Sonic Adventure, Jet Set Radio.
Do you still have Power Stone somewhere laying around?
Not anymore.
You sold it or is that?
I think so. I was little, so I'm not sure what happened.
Man, that game is worth so much now. I've been going on a video game splurge, just buying games off of eBay left and right. Power Stone will cost you an arm and a leg this day and age to get.
They really is. How popular that game is.
I did notice in the PlayStation Store for PSP Vita, they have that on there for $10, but who has that now? It's so hard to get one of those. I wish it was on the PS3.
Yeah. Knowing how things are, it's gonna be so long for the to do something like that.
Yeah, I saw a reproduction one somebody created. For those that don't know reproduction, somebody takes the coding from the game and they put it on the disc. It's almost like a burnt disc. But it has all the features. It will work on your Dreamcast because I have a Sonic Adventure 2 reproduction game because my original one got involved in something messed up and it was no longer playable. But I got a cheap reproduction. So I still have the original case and the original CD for the original game. And I just keep that for collection.
Yeah.
It's never going to be able to play again. It's very sad. But the reproduction one is, if I want to play the game, works just fine. I saw a reproduction of Power Stone 1 and 2 for $40. But it got taken up so quick though.
Everybody was getting it.
And at the time, I had just got this PS4, so I couldn't afford to just go and drop more up.
Right.
I got PS4 and several games to go along with it. But going back to you, so Dreamcast, I remember that was around late 90s, early 2000s.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I was born in 1994, but I was still playing it. Like my brother.
Oh, nice. Older brother?
Yep.
How many years older is he than you?
7.
Oh, okay. So you were born in 87 about?
Yeah, around there.
Around my range.
Yeah.
So did he have it? If you talked to him about games, what was the first thing he owned?
That's why I say maybe like a
Genesis or something?
Yeah.
Super Nintendo?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be around with Super Nintendo, Genesis.
Yeah. I never owned a Genesis. I had 2 older cousins that both had one. So one time I got what the hell is going on?
Oh, is that Ballista?
I got trapped in there. I couldn't move.
Okay, hurry up and switch. There you go.
I got trapped. It paralyzed me. I legit could not move.
Yeah, that's the Ballista.
Where's the ballista I can destroy now? This game is hard. But
I mean, it's hard at first, but it gets easier the more you play.
The Dreamcast, I had Sonic Adventure 1. The Dreamcast was a gift given to me.
Yeah.
But it didn't have a lot of games because it's going up against the PlayStation. I want to say it was PlayStation 2 it was going against.
Right.
And it also had the Nintendo 64, GameCube. They had to fight all of that. It had a lot to do. Sega in general, if you look at them, Genesis was great. Then the Sega Saturn was the one in the middle.
Yeah.
It doesn't get Genesis got all the love and attention, rightfully so.
Right.
Saturn was my first one that I got to own. But it had a lot of games, great games. But Genesis a lot of people didn't migrate over.
Yeah.
And then Dreamcast was superior to both of them. Didn't have a lot of games in the store when I went looking for stuff.
Yeah, right.
The only game I got to buy, funny enough, we just talked about it, Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah.
There was an RPG Evolution I had on there. Power Stone, I played the demo. I was so mad when I couldn't find that game.
Yeah.
So you got to play Power Stone.
Oh yeah. Skies of Arcadia. Skies of Arcadia was also on Dreamcast as well. I love Skies of Arcadia.
Did you have like a Nintendo? What was your first PlayStation or your first Nintendo console?
Nintendo 64.
Nice. I still got that too.
That system gave me some great memories. Played Mario Party, Legend of the Ocarina of Time,
Classics.
Zero Mask, Smash 64.
Of course. Since our group is predicated on that franchise.
Yep.
Dang, this fire is messing me up.
007.
Oh, GoldenEye. Everybody was into that. I would watch people play it from afar mostly. I recognize where it got people. Everybody was loving that on the 64.
Oh, I can't forget about Star Fox.
Oh yeah, another classic. Mario Party, Smash, Donkey Kong 64 was great too.
Yes.
Did you play any of the great wrestling games that they had on there? Like No Mercy, WrestleMania 2000.
Yeah, I would admit. I don't know why I didn't bring that one up. It's been so long I played that.
WCW NWO Revenge.
I think it was No Mercy.
Black cartridge, it was great.
Yes, it was, man. I had fun with that.
What game would you say you spent the most hours on?
If I had a choice, it's kind of a toss-up between Smash 64, Legend of Zelda.
Oh yeah, Ocarina.
Yeah, I love Ocarina of Time. That's my all-time favorite, all-time Zelda game.
Oh yeah, many others. It set the bar so high for the franchise.
Yes, it did.
And then they give us Majora's Mask. A lot of people get that game flagged, but the game, it got repetitive at times. I enjoyed the game overall.
Yeah, I love Majora's Mask. Yeah, I love Majora's Mask, but Ocarina of Time,
It's the GOAT.
it's the GOAT. Yeah, it's the GOAT. My child will play that.
Oh yes. They've had so many remakes. Like I think the Wii U was able to import it as well.
Yeah, the Wii U, yeah. I'm still waiting for them to do it for the Switch.
Oh yeah, a lot of people are anticipating that. If they ever do that, they'll lose their shit.
I'll be the one of them. I'll be calling it. I'll be playing this.
So, were you a Mario or a Sonic guy?
I would be a Mario.
I was a Sonic guy because I was such a huge Sega head.
You could say I grew up. I mean, I might have been the one from 1994, but around my time, I was pretty much Mario.
Yeah. Sonic kind of, by the time you said you owned the Dreamcast, Sonic Adventure was like the last, Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 were like the last great Sonic games before he kind of like just, Sega just fell off and then his games kind of just went downhill.
Yeah.
It's getting crazy trying to remember when to toggle in and out. It's like their health replenishes pretty fast though.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they help us play real fast.
Yeah,
the more you run around.
I'm used to just playing with one character. This I gotta get used to using all three.
That's what makes Warrior Orochi such a great game that I think most people underrate because you know how repetitive it is. You know, same as Dynasty Warriors. So like I said, get so many characters in here.
Did you own a PS2 or PS1?
Oh yeah, we played. If I remember correctly, we had a PS2. I think we had a PS1, but I don't remember. But I remember we had a PS2. Oh, we had some great games on that one. One of my favorite ones was Time Splitters Future Purpose. That game was a gem. And I'm still shocked, I'm still mad that they have not brought that game to the PS4.
I wonder is there a way we can get the PS2 up and going? I can play older consoles on this TV because I have those adapters that allow you to do that kind of stuff.
Right.
It's just like, I don't have a camera or anything to stream. I don't have a computer just yet. I'm going to work on that, guys. Get a computer or something going. We're just doing the cheap way of just PlayStation. Yeah. Right now it's simple. You can hear our voices. This damn Hydra is got me dazed. I'm stuck.
Oh, that's that. Oh, you gotta get away from him. That's that.
I can't move. It's a glitch. Dancing across the sky. I logged an achievement.
Man, you logged an achievement. Oh God. Yeah, that's the current.
I logged an achievement inadvertently, and the damn Hydra just got me from behind.
Man, they
did a number on me.
I never thought they'd do a number on me. But back to one of my favorites. My brother was the one who also got me interested in Persona. Because I played Persona 3, the FPS version. And it was, after that game, I fell in love with Persona. I fell in love with Persona hard. I just wanted to play more of them.
Persona a fighting game?
No, it's a Japanese game. It's a Japanese game. It's like you live in two lives. Like one life you're like a student going to school every day, talk to friends and stuff. At nighttime you fight monsters.
Like Joker. I've seen a little bit of the anime, so I was understanding.
Yeah.
I know he made a contract with this guy with the long nose.
Yeah.
And he got rescinded due to that contract. Some demonic stuff.
Yeah, it's just like that. Yeah, it's just like that. It's a very popular game series that many people should play. I would recommend. And
man. PS2, PS3, did you have one of those as well?
Yeah, we had a PS3. I forgot to say, we also had Grand Theft Auto as well.
Oh,
Vice City, San Andreas.
On the PS2.
Yeah. Yeah, we had them.
So many hours spent on the GTA franchise.
I know.
3 is the one that really changed, because 1 and 2 kind of went under the radar a little bit, like for, I guess, or maybe I was too young to really get into it. Too young for that. I was definitely not allowed to play certain games at that age. I mean, I've gone back and looked at footage from 1 and 2. It just, I guess the way it looked at the time, I was playing more fighting games when I was a kid. And then 3, it got a lot of publicity on the news my 8th grade year. I remember, and it was just so much controversy surrounding it. I had an allowance back then. I wouldn't save up all my allowance money and went and bought GTA. And I was able to sneak it past my parents at Best Buy because I wouldn't just pick up the game. My dad was in line with me at the front. And I just put the game, he didn't even look at it. I just put the game on at the time they had the registers with the little sliding like at the grocery. I just put it on there. The cashier saw my dad with me. Didn't even ask me anything, just put his, she just saw him, she assumed it was fine. And then I just paid the money, and then he never questioned me in that game.
That's sneaky right there, sir. I like that, sir.
I was clearing out those big bulky parts on the map. And these guys are running away from me now because they know I just destroyed their buddies. And they got reinforcements over here. That's why they were running this way. Did your parents really get on you about GTA?
No, not really. Actually, that's the good part about it. They don't mind as long as I don't do it in real life.
That's the thing. A lot of games prevent you from doing it in real life. It's like a good stress relief. People don't see, they blame video games for people going out and doing shit like this. And that means the individual just had issues going on. It's like not everybody's the same.
Yeah.
I actually in college had to do a report on something about video games, violent video games influencing people.
Video games really do not influence nobody. They don't influence you. It's just you the one who wants to try it out.
You're in control.
Right? The game is only meant to entertain, not to impersonate. I don't know why people don't realize. Some people don't realize that. But that's them.
So, like in Smash, which Smash game besides Ultimate have you played like the most?
Let's see. I played Smash 64, Melee.
Did we win?
Yeah, we won.
Oh, finally.
We played. I mean, we did. I would say maybe Brawl. It's a tie. It's a toss-up between Brawl and Smash 4.
Brawl, I played a lot of hours in the Brawl in the original. Those are the ones that Melee. I never owned a GameCube, but I ended up. Last item I ever bought at Circuit City was Melee before they went out of business.
Right.
Just hearing that name, some of the younger audience out there be like, Circuit City, what's that? Go Google it. It was like a good competitor for Best Buy back in the day. In some instances, they had better customer service than Best Buy did, actually. They had a lot of great product there, too.
Yeah, they did. Actually, Brawl was actually the one game I started getting competitive, man, because I had a friend from school who also played Brawl. So me and my friend, one of my classmates, would play it. And
I remember the subspace changed the way, like, you want. To this day, they still haven't been able to top Subspace Emissary.
oh no. No,
World of Light is like not even it's a complete afterthought. It's not you can't even compare that.
No, you can't compare that.
It got super repetitive.
It got competitive. It became a big freaking world spirit board. That's all it became, a big freaking giant spirit board.
It's crazy how the franchise is just like. It seems like every time they take a step forward, they go back a little bit in some stuff.
I felt like they did that because people kept complaining about adventure mode, so Nintendo gave in. So I want adventure mode.
Because Smash 4 had the they had the board.
That fake Mario Party.
Yeah, that was weak. And then they took away a lot of characters. I don't understand. I think it's because of the engine. That's why they had to split Samus and ZSS. They couldn't have Ice Climbers. Zelda and Sheik.
Dr. Mario.
They just split stuff.
Pichu, yeah.
Well, Pichu was not in Brawl either.
Pichu was in Melee.
Melee, then they skipped Brawl in Smash 4.
But I guess the only good thing they added, we made 2 characters that were on
skip all this dialogue. It's so slow. We got a new character in there.
Yep. Because now the object now, he was the one who saved us. Because now we have to go back in time now. We're time traveling now. Now we can start time traveling. Oh yeah, this is. You have to start combining weapons.
All this wallpaper in the gallery now.
Oh, bro, we're just scratching the surface. Trust me, sir. We're scratching the surface.
So these kind of games, hack and slash fighters, they consider it.
幼者に挑む際引き払ったはずだ。それがなぜここにある。俺たちが本当に幼者出現のその登場。俺は
Just fast forward into this.
承知いたしました。では、こう
This
し
is more so about the interview, just shooting the shit, just talking anything.
Damn straight.
So we're able to move around now. Is there somewhere I need to go?
For right now we're good. You just go to that little warp point over there.
How do I get over there?
Oh, you just cross the bridge.
I didn't ask you the bridge. Can't jump either.
Oh, you can't jump in when you're running around.
So we're to the next stage and then
That's our new one.
this is the new one.
We'll get more as it progresses.
Can we play as her?
Oh, hold on.
Can we choose her?
No, not for right now, because we have to play our recommended team for right now. Well, I guess I can.
You got her in there?
Yeah, she's on here.
But I can't do it though. You can, but I can't. You can level her up at least.
気が終わった
Yeah.
わけね。
Yeah, I'll do
Get that balance going. Level everybody up. I feel like this game is probably all the Dynasty War games do have a story, but it's like how much do you really have to pay attention all the time? This feels like it's more in the story. Hyrule Warriors was kind of in the story mode as well. It had a compelling story.
Yeah, this game is way more in depth.
戻った時俺はもう
I think Windjammers will be like a great game for like some other people to play on here.
もう一度
Like it's, well, I better get it while it's cheap because that sale's about to end. So that PlayStation, if you guys didn't know, PlayStation has a sale that's ending on 2/4,
過去へ戻る予選神
and they have a couple of new sales that are out. It's insane.
到底信じ
Now
ら
they
れ
got,
るものではな
they
い
got games on sale I need to get.
魔女はそれを受け入れた
So we both have Switches. We both have PS4s. Did you we talked about pretty much the Sega, Nintendo, Sony. Have you ever owned an Xbox as well?
I've owned an
かつて魔女
Xbox
は
before.
今
Which
度こ
version?
そ皆で生き延び
The original
The original.
360.
Both.
You had the original and the 360.
Mm-hmm.
I had a 360 at one
なす
point.
練習は一つ
Well, we pretty much played 360.
Yeah, 360 and PS3 had this nice little rivalry for a while. Mainly the exclusive battle. I remember at one point having a Wii, PS3, and a 360 all at the same time.
Yeah.
And being able to walk down any aisle in the store, whether it be Target, Walmart, Best Buy, whatever, and look at any game and just like, you could get it if you wanted to. That's that feeling.
I like going to Best Buy and just testing game out. Like back then, you could play games just to try it out. I love that. But now it's just like,
What game did you have on Xbox 360?
Halo, Dead Rising, Dynasty Warriors, Dead or Alive. I think it was Dead or Alive 5.
Any exclusives like Gears of War or Halo?
Just Halo. That was probably the only one exclusive.
Oh, nice. I see that little. So, is that like a bond thing we do when we're together?
Yeah, if you do them two at the same time, it's gonna. We're gonna try it out.
Not now. There's not enough people to like save it for like when we're really getting our asses kicked.
Alright, you have to follow me. Okay, one we gotta go down there. We gotta rescue our man.
Where'd you go?
I'm right. Just follow the pink arrow.
Oh, you turned the other way.
Yeah, I turned.
There's some people around that. Those blue things are us.
Yeah, the blue is our allies. But one of the blue is down there. We got to go rescue him.
The where it's green glowing.
Yeah.
We gotta go way down there. Castle Crashers would be another great game to get on here. I have it on the Switch and you do as well.
Oh yeah.
But the streaming will be easier on here.
Most definitely.
PlayStation 4 has it so much easier to switch to stream content.
You already know who that's because of. Because of Nintendo.
You gotta get the capture card and all of that stuff. Have a viable like laptop at least, bare minimum.
Yeah.
PlayStation, you can just do it from the console. Have a good internet connection. Whenever my contract is up with this internet, I'm gonna switch over to a better provider. Oh, Redback.
Yeah, that man's a Redback.
And he's dead.
Damn.
Mr. Kids, some beat 'em ups would be great.
I know back then I used to love playing Dead or Alive back then.
You know, Gecko, he wants to play Final Fantasy because he's like, oh, it's a PlayStation exclusive. So Gecko and Mad Chatter, let's talk about, they are both like Xbox guys, but it's so, when you think about both of them, they just don't fit the mold of an Xbox, like, because of their culture with Japan influence, especially Gecko. And it's like, I feel like you're probably more in the PlayStation exclusives than you are Xbox.
Yeah, I'm mostly with this. I'm mostly with Sony.
I get it. Mad Chatter, he likes the Xbox controller. That's why we always get nice little, not heated arguments, just little debates and stuff. But he recognizes the PlayStation exclusive. He plays the Gears of War franchise, so it makes sense. But he doesn't really have a lot of games on his Xbox One.
I just can't find no games on Xbox. I just cannot find no games on Xbox.
Yeah,
All they switch their guys' Halo.
they own Gears and other shooters. It's just they're one dimensional. I've always said that. They Sony has a lot. There's a lot of stuff that's from Japan that doesn't get imported over here because Americans have just shifted over towards this whole shooters mentality.
Call of Duty.
Nintendo has a nice little balance. After a while, Nintendo gets kind of old at times. They had some great mature stuff. I'm waiting on No More Heroes 3. That'll probably be the next Nintendo. That will be the next Nintendo game I get.
I'm still waiting for them to add some more Super Mario RPG guys, man. For that game.
They got the horses out here now. Oh yeah, 2 more RPG. Isn't that on the Wii U?
Yeah, that's also on the Wii U, which I'm with.
Do you still have a Wii U?
Yeah, I do. But I don't really want to play that anymore. I'm tired of that system.
But if you even play Classic on there that aren't on the Switch though, it's all worth it.
Right.
That was part of me going ahead and getting a Wii U, like because I knew there were certain classics, especially Smash 4.
That is fire, man. That I love.
Three Houses is the first Fire Emblem game I've ever played. Never really played the franchise before.
Oh, bro. Once you play the other Fire Emblem games, you'll love the series. You'll love the series even more.
I have to be in a certain mentality for RPGs. Final Fantasy VII Remake caught my attention because I saw how beautiful it looked and it's iconic. And just how they've been able to, it's like a hack and slash now almost. And you have powers you can use.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
We have to rescue our comrades. We're traveling back in time to rescue our comrades before they all fallen. Because before this all started, everybody had died. Every last person had died. So now our job is to go back in time to stop it from happening. And this power, Orochi 3 is such a great game, dude. It's more so in depth.
Yeah, it's not like Dynasty Warriors where you have one character, you just go around, just yada yada yada. This one you actually have to use more strategy.
It's more strategy. It's more like the whole forces are all helping each other now.
And you gotta constantly change your character for balance.
Yep.
So for everybody out there, if you're looking for older consoles or older games from the older systems that you have, you got several places in Houston that carries these things. You got Game Over Games. There's 3 locations in the Houston area. Google them. Excuse me. Excuse me. There's a Replay Game Store in the Heights. At the Trader Village over there by Cypress, there's this place called Hey Bro Games. It's a really interesting place because it's so big and there's so many vendors and different stands out there.
Right.
This place called Hey Bro Games, they're in one of the garages in there, one of the storage units, and it's a really cool little setup they got. They have a lot of stuff in there. You got some hidden gems. There's some stuff. What I was looking for is not really in there. I don't want to go and broadcast on here what's on there. If everybody goes scoop it up, if a lot of people start watching. Same for the other joints. Like if there's something that just go check it out. You might see something. We might have different tastes. So.
You all gonna have different tastes of things.
So outside of Smash, do you play any other fighting games like competitively or just casually?
Casually, Tekken, Dead or Alive, Jet Street Fighter. That's pretty much it. Just Tekken, Dead or Alive, Street Fighter.
I'm about to get Dead or Alive 5 last round on this PS4. That'll be some interesting like pitch. The main reason I want to get that game because there's a franchise out there that I grew up a huge fan of. It was the first game I ever had when I owned Sega Saturn, Virtual Fighter. 4 of their characters are featured in Dead or Alive 5. So I definitely want to check out how they play in that game. Virtual Fighter series and Mortal Kombat are my other favorite franchises. I play them casually. I played a lot of arcades of those games. Street Fighter 2 I played on the Genesis with my cousins. Mortal Kombat 1, 2, 3 Ultimate and Trilogy. Played a lot of arcades and on the consoles. And then after the original trilogy, I played a 4 once. Quan Chi used to like just freak me out as a kid. He looked very scary actually.
I think he scared most of the other kids who first played Mortal Kombat.
And Mortal Kombat is just one of the most compelling stories you'll ever see in a fighting game franchise.
Yeah.
Why is everybody on the map glowing yellow?
They're fighting. That means red and blue are fighting.
Is there like a bridge to cross or something? How'd you get up north that far?
Cross the water.
You just cross the water?
Mm-hmm.
Which way do I go to cross it?
Go up.
Here?
Mm-hmm. There's no barrier. You can just cross it.
Oh.
I'll wait for you.
So Mortal Kombat, I missed a lot of the iterations after 4. And then
after that, they just started out whole
crazy. Deadly Alliance, Armageddon. They did a lot of crazy stuff. They had some cool stuff, some not so cool stuff. But when Midway went out and then NetherRealm took over, that 2011 reboot, they rechanged the storyline it had some core values, but the storyline they did their own little differences.
Right,
And
yeah.
I thought that game was awesome. 10 looked like it was kind of a step back a little bit. They did some cool stuff in 10 as well, which I have here. 11 I don't have just yet. I'm waiting for that Ultimate PS4 edition with all DLC already included on there. It was supposed to come out like 3 days ago, but they pushed it back for 2 weeks. I was so sad.
They probably pushed it back because of the pandemic.
No,
Or
there's no reason, it's already out on the PS5, so like,
I don't know why they pushed it back.
I missed X. I was watching the storyline to keep up with it because that franchise, that series is crazy with the story. I'm glad there's thanks for YouTube people updating movies.
Yeah, bro.
Who's your favorite Mortal Kombat character?
Sub-Zero.
Perfect. I was Scorpion.
Perfect.
It's always you got that Scorpion and Sub-Zero. My cousin that owned the game on Genesis, he was a Sub-Zero guy, so it was like I wanted the other cool looking ninjas, so I was like Scorpion. And when I hear that famous "Get Over Here," it just appealed to me. And he had firepower. And then one time I was able to pull. He used to kick my butt every time we played that game. And then one particular time I beat him, and I did some crazy shit and was able to unlock a fatality, but that was very Scorpion and take off the mask and just barbecue your ass.
Right. Yeah, I remember that one.
And when I did that, he was just like, "What the hell?" Like this. I didn't know what I was doing. I just pulled it off. I had to be like 5 or 6 years old.
I would always pick Sub-Zero when I was a kid. I would always pick Sub-Zero.
Since you're such a fan of the Dynasty Warriors and Hyrule Warriors game, what is your absolute favorite of these type of games?
My favorite? My favorite probably be the lore of each of the games of the series.
Which specific game though would be your favorite one? I know they all have slight differences.
Let's see. That's a hard one because I do love all of them. Because each one has their own specific lore that's special to them. I'm gonna say maybe 5 and 6.
6 was it was revolutionary when I saw it on the PS3 for the first time.
Yes, it was. But I still love Dynasty Warriors 4 as well because they have that dual mechanic. Because that was also rare. After that, they did not do that. They took that off. After the 4,
My first exposure to the franchise was 3. And then I missed by that time 3 was already old by the time I got to play it.
I think back in 3 they had like a 2-player mode, a dual mode where you can play. Yeah, I remember that one. I remember that the person that's starting to lose, Blue Boot comes to help them out for some reason. Oh Lord, fucking serious, bro. But other than that, man, the Dynasty Warriors series been getting better and better.
So much of them.
Except for one. Except for one Dynasty Warrior game, it was so fucking terrible. And that one was Dynasty Warrior 9.
Dang, isn't that like the latest iteration of the series?
Yes it was. That shit was garbage. Gave them. I mean, I'm not opposed to them having English. I'm not opposed to it, but they were terrible. It was straight trash. I even looked online to see what the rating for it. It was terrible. They're like 4 out of 10. I think about 3 or 4 out of 10. It was terrible, man. I wasted my money on this bullshit.
Is that they just got lazy and just put something out there?
I felt like they did. I feel like they put a Cyberpunk in there. I feel like it.
Cyberpunk, I've heard so much of I heard it got way better on the next gen consoles.
It is.
Like they improved it on the PS5 and Xbox.
PS5 or PC. You can play on either one of
I
them.
heard the PS4 was terrible.
Man, that shit buggy glitches or
That's a shame. Cause that game had been pushed back so many years.
that game has the potential to become game of the year. But
They squandered it.
yeah, they spawned them by fucking releasing the game too damn early. Because they could show the trailer on the new gen instead of the old one. Which is fucked up on their part. And since I work for Walmart, I go electronics and I see a whole stack of Cyberpunk in the case.
I see a ton of it everywhere. Walmart, Target,
Yeah.
Best Buy.
I said, damn shame. Why we still selling?
Sony gave people refunds recently, like within the last couple months.
Yeah, they took it off their store. They took that game off their list.
You can just buy physical, but I wouldn't recommend doing that.
Right.
I do want to play the game one day, so one of these days when I get a PS5, that game is probably going to be dirt cheap by the time I get a PS5, because the way this market is looking like.
That or Miles Morales.
I heard it's actually good on the PS4, Miles Morales.
Really? That's news to me.
It's just it's pretty much the same. Correct me if I'm wrong, people comment.
You know, people, story, rumors. You hear different things from different people. You don't know which is true.
For the viewers out there watching this on demand or watching it live and we're just not able to get to you, you can leave some comments there and we'll answer you. We won. We did a lot of damage. I was just killing. I was getting the trail in, trying to just chill, shoot, ask the questions. It's not easy doing all. Well, this is mindless, so I can just push triangle and square enough, or circle, just toggle.
We just mashing. That's all we're doing, mashing.
Yeah, fighting games, you have to. It's kind of hard to do that because you'll be just. If it's dead or alive, we can do something like that, but
Well, just hack and slash.
Smash, hell no, because we get too intense.
Yeah, we'll be too focused on. We'll be too focused.
And there's other games like it'll just be like focus on the story.
Download Castle Crashers, on PS4.
Yeah, that would be a good idea. Friday the 13th, I'm thinking about that one.
I might have to re-download Friday the 13th.
Oh, you already previously bought it?
Yeah. Cause I had to get space for a remake. But it's
Yeah, Final Fantasy VII remake take up so much space.
But it's so good. But it's so good.
Definitely want to get Queen played on there. That's gonna be a priceless reaction. Do your praise.
Yeah, Queen. Yes. Yes, Queen. Yes.
Shout out to Queen. Did that just for you.
Yes, Queen. Yes.
She has a great voice and all. Come on. Ooh, new character. Ooh. Ooh, I like that one.
She was my favorite. She's from a different series entirely. Like, it's like Dynasty Warriors as well. It's called Samurai Warriors.
I've seen that one.
That's good. That's also a good one. I recommend playing that as well.
Got 3 new allies.
Yep.
Ooh, I'm playing as her. I'm adding her to my team.
I don't think one player can change their recommended team.
That's fucked up.
Unless you want to switch.
Let me see.
Actually, I think you can, but it's going to be recommended. I think you can change your team. Hold on. Press option real quick. Okay.
I can't.
Okay. Okay, press the pad. Yeah, go change character. Then confirm.
Do I want to keep him?
Oh no, you can still keep who you need. No, no, just press X. You can go. It's gonna. Okay. Yeah, change. Hold on. Yeah.
There we go. Nice little waifu over here.
To be honest, they got better waifu, but she's one of the good ones.
Especially early on.
Yeah, she's an early on waifu. That's all she is. That's all she is, folks. She's just an early on waifu. Now we gotta go. We can go 2 places now. You can pick Simmons. You can go either one.
Let's go to the castle. Switch Vanguard.
You can pick a different. I know for sure you could choose different characters from. You don't have to always use your recommended. Hold on, let me see real quick.
Shit, it didn't give me any options.
That's fine.
She looks good too.
That's wife.
Who's like
Simmons out.
on the left?
I have not been using him often. I need to start doing that.
Yeah, because you just got mine. My guy.
Whoop.
Team info, is that
That show you the. I do still wish to play competitive Smash sometimes still. I still wish this COVID shit to be over with still.
Yeah, COVID has just really killed that game. It's killed my drive to play that game at times. And it's like, it's gotten better online, but I just don't have the passion like I used to. I had to put that game on a hiatus because when I was trying to get all my supplies and everything together for like the PS3 and 4, kept collecting retro stuff. It's just like I almost sold Smash because I'm just that beat on. I have no desire to play that game at all right now.
I have to convince them saying, don't do that. You never know when you even. I have to convince them not to flip the damn switch.
I'm in a really bad place. See, I was gonna go get rid of Fire Emblem and get some cash, but at the very last second, I decided not to get rid of Fire Emblem. Had that been Smash in my hands, I would not have saved Smash. I would have got rid of it. Crazy that sounds.
I'm kind of glad we stopped it from that.
I just left it. It's like I had to just put that game to the side. Smash is just so. I'm just not in a good place with that game right now.
Right now, I just play the game for fun at this point, man. I still plan on being competitive in it, but I just wait. I just have to wait. Hope everything gets better.
What the hell? I know about that style. Like I've seen that shit in like Naruto with say.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, and there's other. Are these yellow people our allies or what?
They're both.
And I'm killing them at. Am I?
They're three forces. Yeah, they're enemies.
They're not attacking me. That's why I had to ask. And they were following my guys.
Nah, they're enemies. Don't let that fool you. Don't let them fool you.
Sheep Weaver, he's dead.
I didn't even do that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, this PS4 was just a great like transition for me right now, especially since I'm not in a good headspace for Smash.
I mean, it's always good to have a second system on hand to dive to.
And now that I'm cramming all of these games, one of these days we're gonna get like a bunch of us in here and we're gonna like just go crazy, wild, like on the stream.
Right.
Expand the camera, just like the gameplay would be like secondary. Our personality is what we want you guys to see the difference of us.
Yeah, 'cause you know, for right now we just chilling and vibing right now. But when we get more of us in here, it's gonna...
Shit hits the fan.
Oh my bad. Oh man, that was bad timing. You used it right when I finished mine.
Dang, that's unfortunate.
Don't worry, I plan on okay, switch to somebody with an sword. We're gonna use on these bunch of people here.
They killed the base captain. He's dead. 1, 2. Just like Dynasty Warriors.
Yep. They always make it epic when it comes to... And what makes good Dynasty Warriors the music. Dynasty Warriors got great music. Release me. Oh no, switch back. You need levels.
I just discovered I can do that.
I should tell you that. One of my favorite generals here. Oh my god.
And they're running away from me. They don't want the smoke. We want the smoke. Street Profits WWE.
They don't want the smoke. Oh shit. Oh god.
You're far from me. I need to get up. I need to catch up.
Yeah, man, just follow the pink arrow there. That's me.
I just try to kill every single person possible. That's why I keep getting. I get distracted just attacking everybody. You've got more than me.
You can kill a lot of people because there's a lot of crowds. I try to follow a crowd where there's a bunch of fucking people. Oh Jesus. Oh.
The yellow ones are barely even like touching us.
We keep killing them.
The red ones are the ones actually attacking.
Oh, we gotta defeat one shadow.
Base captain, let me get rid of his ass. Get up. Oh, I can't get in there.
Yeah, he can't go through there. Yeah, that's a barrier.
I'm gonna kill all his men though. He running in there because he know he don't want to die.
And he ran back out and he died for it.
Mm-hmm. Who the hell it? How dare you hit me with that big ass weapon? People so intent and focused on this. I gotta ask questions. Probably have to do. We'll do that in another session. That'll probably conclude like our questions. We'll do some more just chill vibing on another episode when we do the Nighter Tales. Is what we're dubbing this.
Yes, sir.
But for right now, just enjoy the rest of this little hack and slash level, and then we're gonna call it in for this video. Thanks for y'all for checking us out.
Yes, sir. Check back again. Homie Blink. Homie Blink.
We got Blackmagik here. Special edition. I'll do some solo stuff the rest of the week. I can't promise it'll be tomorrow or Friday. If it is Friday, it'll be late. Got these enemies over here trying to just obliterate.
Oh, I'd be careful of him.
Who?
Zong Hui.
Wayne or Gulu C?
Zong Hui, the one with the glowing, the one with the levitating sword.
I didn't even see him. Oh, that one? I think I killed him.
Is it? Well, I'm kind of glad you did kill him, man. 'Cause he's dangerous. He's dangerous. His Masul can also kill you.
They lost morale. I just killed like 100 people, like in this 150 people, like in 170.
Keep going, there's a whole shit ton of people.
All those generals were in here, you were like, stay away, and I just killed them all.
I just tell you just be careful. I ain't say run away from him.
Now, if this was Dynasty Warriors, that was Lubu, I would ride a horse and get the hell out of there.
Lubu's somewhere. He's somewhere over here. He's somewhere here, somewhere in the world.
Is he on this exact map?
No, not in this map. All I know is, like I said, we're here trying to save everybody, so he's included. So he died as well. Ow, ow, you son of a... Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, I have not been using my child often. What's wrong?
Killing that dude that I killed, their morale dropped, and they started like saying, "Fuck it,
Basically,
that's it."
yeah. Basically, yeah.
It.
Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna have to tell you when the next battle that happens. Cause there's like a true Masu where you can use all three join in. No, there should be a way for you to change team even if you're player one.
There should be. There's no way.
No, there is. No, there is.
敵将魔王機が討ち取った。
はい終了。俺たちの勝ちってことで。師匠殿未来からやってきた。
That's a white person.
All right, that concludes it for this session of Nighter Tales, guys. Check back another time.